So you want to start a paintball team. My name is Greg, you're watching How to Play Paintball. Alright, so starting a team is something that you can definitely do correctly and incorrectly. And what I wanted to do is just give you some tips on things that you can do to make sure that you're going to have the best experience possible while you are creating and running your team. So first and foremost, is there already a team around you that you could just maybe merge with and not have to create your own team? If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So make it where it's easier for yourself. Now, let's say that you left a team because of issues, or maybe the team fell apart, whatever it might be. First thing that I would say is make sure that you are on the same page as everyone else as to your goals. Maybe this is a team that you just want to play at most Division 3, or maybe get into like a D4 X-Ball, or maybe just play 3-man. That's completely fine. What you want to make sure of is that everyone on that team has that same mentality. Now, if there is someone that wants to eventually move forward and they're just going from your team as a starting point, I think it's important to know that, but that shouldn't be a deal breaker for bringing them in. So if there's someone that is a newer player and eventually wants to progress, you could be the starting point to help them out with that. So that could be a possibility. Or if everyone is on the same page of, look, let's just go and take this as far as we can. If you look at PB Fit, it's pretty much what they did. If you look at their roster, I don't think it's changed a whole lot. And now they're playing pro. So when you have a group that has the same mentality, that is huge. I think secondly is don't worry about sponsors. Please don't worry about that. Go ahead, make sure that you are, getting the maybe a discount at the field, or doing something where, okay, hey, if we help set up the field, or we help do this, or we help ref, or if we do this with the jerseys or something like that, can we get a discount on paint? Or you figure something out. That's different than, okay, everyone needs to get this gear package. Don't worry about that right now. Like, unless you're starting a semi-pro team, in which case you're not watching this video. This isn't something that you're trying to have a really high-end team. You're probably starting at a lower division, and that's completely fine. I'm not knocking anyone for that, because you have to start somewhere. So if you are looking for sponsors and all this stuff, you're barking up the wrong tree. We want to focus on how can we get the best paint that we can at the best price and have a good field. And as long as you have that relationship and you are all on the same page with, okay, here's what our goals are, that's great. So next I would say is also make sure everyone is on the same page for expectations of practice. This is something that you don't want to just throw on someone like, oh, by the way, we're doing 2-a-days for the next, we're doing Saturday, Sunday, all the way through the year. You might not get a lot of people because one, that's going to be expensive, and two, it's not your job. So you want to try to figure out what is it that are going to be the expectations, but stick with those. If you make it where, okay, we're going to do this many drill days a month and this many scrimmage days per month, try to stick with that as best as you can. This way, again, everyone is all on the same page. There's no surprises, no whatever. The same thing goes for what league is it that you're going to play in. If eventually you want to play, World Cup and you want to save up for that, by all means, go for it. But don't try to jump right into, let's go play in the NXL and travel to every single event, because that's a lot more expensive than just going to a local series that you don't have to drive super far. It's going to be a lot cheaper for you to play, and you can at least get that experience to then grow as a team and, again, reach those goals as a team. Make sure that everyone is on the same page in terms of, well, what happens if we have issues with someone, or what happens if there is kind of poison in matches, or someone is cheating a bunch. All of those things, you want to make sure that it's all just out on the table. Look, if you're going to be a cheater and you're going out and you're getting us a bunch of penalties, I don't want you on that team. I don't care how good of a player you are. If you go out and you are constantly getting penalties, you are now a risk. And I personally wouldn't want to put my money into something and have a very high chance of not moving on because one player is greedy. That's about it. That's what I have for you guys right now. Thank you to ProEdge for sponsoring this video. They're awesome. Make sure to click the link down in the description down below and check out the best deals that they have there. Of course, if you want to go and get any of the ProEdge specific gear, use Watch, Learn, Win. You'll get 25% off. So they got sweet dry fits, hoodies, a whole bunch of stuff over there. So if there is something that you think that I missed, put it down in the comments down below. Maybe there's something that you guys saw that was really helpful when you were starting a team and could be helpful for everyone else. Thanks for watching, and as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.